See, a recent study that have been making headlines and causing quite a freaking stir in the health and wellness community, and the study claims that intermittent fasting, which is a very popular and effective way to improve your overall health, can actually lead to a 91% increase in the risk of death from cardiovascular disease. Now, I know it sounds pretty alarming, right? But before you start panicking and swearing off fasting forever, I want you to take a deep breath and hear me out. First, let's take a step back and think about in the early 2000s. It was a time when smartphones were just starting to become a thing, right? And social media was in infancy. And the idea of intermittent fasting for health benefits was about as foreign as the concept of TikTok dances. Now, people were going about their lives, eating whenever and whatever they wanted without much thoughts to their eating windows or the potential health consequences of their dietary choices. Now, fast forward to today, and suddenly a study that uses data from this bygone era is actually making a front page news, causing health conscious individuals like you and me to question everything we thought we knew about fasting and its freaking benefits. But here's the thing, see, when you really dive into the details of this freaking study, it becomes so clear that it's not all cracked up to be. In fact, I go so far as to call it bullshit. The researchers behind this study used data collected between 2003 and of course 2018, a time when intermittent fasting was hardly a blip on the radar of the average person. They looked at around 20,000 adults and attempted to actually to draw sweeping conclusions about the relationship between fasting and heart health based on this outdated information. Now, let's be real for a moment. I don't know about you, but I have a hard time remembering what I ate for breakfast yesterday, yet alone recalling my precise eating window from 15 years ago. And the study relied heavily on a 24-hour food frequency questionnaires, which are notoriously unreliable and subject to all sorts of inaccuracies. Now, can you imagine being asked, hey there friend, how many bananas did you consume yesterday? And while you're at it, did you crack your own eggs or pour them from a convenient carton? It's just not realistic or effective way to gather meaningful data on long-term eating habits and their impacts on health outcomes. It's crucial to consider the context of the early 2000s when interpreting the results of the study. See, the individuals who were eating within a short window during this time were likely following unhealthy dietary practices to begin with. The study fails to account for the quality and composition of their diets, as well as a whole host of other lifestyle factors that could have a significant impact on their cardiovascular health. It's like trying to put together a 2,000-piece puzzle with only a handful of pieces and expecting to see the full picture. It's simply not possible. And this reminds me of a personal story. When I first started exploring intermittent fasting, like many people, I was initially skeptical and I'm not sure if it was right for me, but I delved deeper into the scientific research and I began experiencing the benefits firsthand. My doubt quickly melted away. I noticed improvements in my blood pressure, a reduction in stubborn belly fat, and overall boost in my metabolic health. And you know what? I'm not some rare exception. Countless well-designed studies have actually consistently shown that when practiced correctly, intermittent fasting can be an incredible, powerful tool for optimizing health and preventing chronic diseases. So why the hell is the media so fixated on this one flawed study to the point of creating a national frenzy? The answer is simple. They have deep-seated conflicts of interest with the fast food industry and advertisers who have a vested interest in keeping you hooked on their unhealthy products. Every time you tune into a major televised event like the Super Bowl, you're bombarded with the flashy commercials for junk food chains and countless others of many companies. These companies pour millions of dollars into marketing campaigns designed to keep you coming back for more, and while lining their pockets at the expense of your own health. They'd much rather see you continue to indulge in their greasy, nutrient-poor offerings than discover the transformative power of intermittent fasting and take control of your own well-being. But you are too far intelligent to fall for their freaking tactics. You understand that a single sensational headline based on a deeply flawed study cannot negate the overwhelming body of scientific evidence that supports intermittent fasting as a key strategy for enhancing health and longevity. So here's my challenge to you. Don't let this bullshit study discourage you from giving fasting a fair shot. Start with a manageable 12-hour eating window and gradually adjust based on how your body responds. Focus on fueling your body with nourishing whole food during your eating periods, and be sure to stay well hydrated throughout the day. And if you find yourself needing a little extra support on your fasting journey, I've got just the thing to help you succeed. Berberine, magnesium are an absolute game changer for anyone struggling with pesky food cravings or looking to give their fasting efforts a boost. Simply take 2 to 3 capsules in the evening and add magnesium to your water every couple hours and let this powerful natural supplement work its magic. In the end, the choice is yours. You can either let one misleading study derail your health journey and keep you trapped in a freaking cycle of unhealthy eating habits, or you can choose to trust in the transformative potential of intermittent fasting and give it a chance to revolutionize your life, just as it has for countless others. And remember, I'm always here to support and guide you every step of the way. If you find value in this message and believe it could help someone else on their path to better health, please hit that like button and share it far and wide. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and join our thriving community of health conscious individuals who are committed to optimizing their well-being one day at a time. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and cheers, my friends. Until next time, take care and keep fasting.